This week on Cal High Sports Bay Area, the playoffs are here, and we have the thrilling playoff highlights. We have Wilcox battling Pioneer, Monte Vista takes on Foothill, and Lowell meets Oakland Tech in the Trans Bay Series.
Softball features Brandon and Leland, St. Francis and Bellarmine in a thrilling CCS final, and the story of the amazing recovery of an Ocolontis lacrosse star. It's all next on Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Welcome to Cal High Sports Bay Area here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. I'm Robert Bronstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. We begin tonight in the CCS where the playoffs begin this week in baseball. Two great programs meeting in a first-round Open Division matchup.
That's right, St. Francis coming off the West Catholic League tournament title. Meantime, Los Gatos is also having a fine season, finishing second in the De Anza division. Opening round action in the Open Division this week. Los Gatos coming in as the underdog, but Coach Nate Anderson has the boys playing really well. No score in the third, and that's when Los Gatos gets it going. One out. Will Youngblood with the contact. Ricky Martinez to Emilio Nogales, but they cannot complete the double play. Thomas scores 1-0. To the fifth, same score. St. Francis ties it up. R.J. Tejero plays Josh Lauk. We're not in it 1-1. Next at bats for the Wildcats, and they get that run right back. Jack Lewis Miller down the right field line, just a sophomore. He brings in Tyler Williams, and then Troy Gilmore will get it done at the bat. He finds a hole and scores Cole Patterson. 3-1 Wildcats, but the Lancers would score another to come within one. Now watch Gilmore in the field with the glove flip to Jared Mazzaferro. Only one out on the play, but quite a play it was. Seventh inning, LG looking to add one more. Tyler Williams again the highlight. This knock will bring around Mazzaferro, and it's a two-run ball game late. Bottom seven, no outs and a runner on, but Tyler Williams on the mound makes the play, doubles off the runner at first, but that just makes Mac Chelley mad, and Mac is the next batter. He goes opposite field beyond the 365-foot sign. That's a bomb, and the Lancers come within one, but Williams again does his thing, forcing the pop-up to right fielder Cole Patterson, and that's your ball game. The Wildcats move on to round two as they take down one of the best teams in the Bay Area. 4-3 was the final.
It's the Tri-County Champion League game between St. Mary's and Albany. We moved to the second inning of a scoreless ball game. Zach Despedo catches this one and fires it over to first for the double play. Fast forward to the fourth, Ryan Jenkins jacks this one to right. See you later, a solo shot for the Panthers, first run of the game. A few batters later, Zach Despedo lays down the suicide squeeze along the first baseline, beating it out to help bring in Gianni Bloom for the 2-0 lead. Same inning, the Panthers still keeping this rally going. Chris Blyskall cranks this one over the center fielder's head. In comes Spencer Helvig, and right on his tail is Nick Lozka. St. Mary's up 4-0. But their rally is still not over. Lucas Mendoza punches this one through the infield to bring home Chris Blyskall for their fifth run of that inning. Fast forward to the seventh, Miles Williams laces a line drive through the infield, scoring Ryan Jenkins and Gianni Bloom for a two-run double. St. Mary's up 7-0. Into the home half, Cody Sim hits a grounder through the infield, which will roll all the way to the wall, scoring Owen Cooper for their first run. Then in sliding safe at third is Cody Sim. Very next batter, Albany keeping this rally alive. Matthew Sim skies this one to right. This one is caught by Daniel Colwell, allowing Cody Sim to come in, but that's not enough as the St. Mary's Panthers win this one and take home the Tri-County League title.
Out to the West Alameda County Foothill Division Tournament Championship game, Berkeley and Alameda in the first. Brian Wu with a great effort here, caught up in the rundown. He gets away, big turn, but he is called out because he was out of the baseline. So Berkeley avoids that run, and in the bottom of the inning, the Yellow Jackets' Justice Paraiso Saceras does a job. It's a sac fly to plate Maxwell Burdock, but in the second, the Hornets tie it up on a pass ball. Sam Wettergren comes in to make it 1-1. And then Alameda would add on in the inning. Tristan Wiley pulls the ball through the left side of the infield, and that brings home Max Nyrop. Another run coming off the bat of Brian Wu. Tristan Wiley scores, and then Jordan Kim trying to score all the way from second base, and a big collision and a home plate catcher. Zane Allenbaugh holds onto it for the out, but he would not come back in the game. So it's 3-1 Alameda, but the Jackets come back. Justice again plates Burdock to make it a one-run game. Then in the fourth, the Hornets' Sam Wettergren steals home, and the lead grows to 2 runs. On to the 7th and last chance for the Jackets. Max Burdock again in the highlight. He puts a sac fly out there as Anthony Gaskins comes in to cut the lead to 1 run one more time. But with 2 outs, runners at the corners, the ball will be popped up. Brian Wu makes the catch as Alameda takes the title. They were the 4th seed in the 4-team tournament, so a bit of an upset for the Hornets.
It's a surprisingly chilly Thursday night, but these fans are all warmed up with excitement as the Campo Lindo Cougars host the Dragons of Bishop O'Dowd. We begin the match with a goal by Devin Ortman. Ortman catches the pass from Jesselyn Simon Parker and nails it for Campo. You're going to want to keep an eye on 33. Carolyn Coates gives it to Liv Lagomarcino, who drives it home for the Cougars 3-1. Over to the dark side of the field now, we have Rachel DeLuca, who finds Mariana Alvear. Alvear blasts a fireball into the goal for the Dragons. O'Dowd's Lauren Ross tosses it in to Lizzie Firestone. Firestone shoots another hot one for the Dragons as they catch up. Back from the half, and it's Lagomarcino running down the field. She does it all by herself for this goal, giving Campo a 3-point lead. I told you to keep an eye out. Lagomarcino is at it again with an assist from Grace Burnite. Roughhousing doesn't stop that Cougar. And another solo player, we have Simon Parker dodging all these Dragons as she goes in for the goal. Simon Parker nails it for Campo, 12-5. Maddie Kane comes flying over and sends a blazing one into the net for the Dragons. But it's the Campo Lindo Cougars who come out on top with a 12-9 win, and they couldn't be more stoked as they run out to the field to celebrate. The Campo Lindo Cougars take the NCS Division II title. Congrats on a great season.
Each week, the Rica Center brings us the Players of the Week.
The announcement made in a wrap produced by the Hip Hop Department at the Rica Center. Here are this week's Players of the Week.
Rica Center. Risk. This are the Players of the Week. City Leagues being represented by Joe Sullivan. One-man show, could have done it solo man. Senior captain pitcher dominating the picture, twisting batters around as some sauce with a mixture. It's so easy to see the discrepancy between Joe and whoever he faces. They falling like they haven't even tied their laces. You feel lonely sometimes with those empty bases. Next player up got some magic, she's mystic. Can't nobody even challenge this chick. Hannah Edwards is leading the way for meeting. All competitors know she will get it done nearly every time, every game. This girl finds a way to get it done. I'm talking RBIs, a solo home run. She is scoring high, 3 more extra runs. Sophomore, right? And of course she won. Yeah. These are your Players of the Week.
Muir orthopedic specialists bring us great advice on sports-related injuries every week. Here's Dr. Charles Preston with an announcement on a great summer program.
Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Preston from Muir Orthopedic Specialists. I'm here to invite high school age athletes from the Bay Area to our 5th annual Pass to Play event here at our Walnut Creek office on Saturday, July 29th from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. We will be offering pre-participation physicals, which will include neurocognitive and cardiac screening for high school age athletes. The cost will be $30 per athlete, and all proceeds will be donated back to the respective high school athletes' athletic programs. Please register in advance at www.muirortho.com.
Coming up, it's the Block Construction CCS Blockbuster game, another open division battle as Cappuccino meets Lee.
And rivals Bellarmine and St. Francis meet for a section title on the volleyball court next.
The Rica Center's athletic programs are an elite system for college-bound and professional-level athletes. Rica's nationally accredited coaching staff teaches students about Olympic lifting, plyometrics, and overspeed training. They value the importance of injury prevention by using PRI and DNS protocols, while also providing students physical deloading workouts in their endless pool. Interested? Well, come on by to the Rica Center to turn your goals into a reality.
Stevens Creek Toyota is proud to support high school sports to help mold the leaders of tomorrow. Now we invite you to experience the future today with the car of the future, the all-new 2017 Mirai hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. Be the first to drive the future today, or check out the amazing new 2017 Prius Liftback. Plus, experience genuine Toyota service in our state-of-the-art facility. Drive the future right in the heart of Silicon Valley at Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose.
BLACH Construction Company builds the highest quality buildings that exceed the expectations of our customers throughout the Bay Area and Central Coast. BLACH is a strong, diverse contractor building projects that enhance our community. BLACH serves a variety of markets, including education, professional office, healthcare, historic preservation, mixed use, multifamily, and senior housing. BLACH Construction has won numerous industry awards, including being honored as one of the safest contractors in the state. BLACH Construction, enhancing communities for nearly 5 decades.
The white lines keep time for you, like road signs, my words are true. They bring me slowly back.
I missed you.
Did you bring new ones?
You work hard for more than just you.
You went to Montana.
I did.
Working together, we'll help you save for her future geology degree. Wells Fargo.
Back at the Plex with our Block Construction CCS Blockbuster game, we go to the middle of the Open Division bracket where the 8th-seeded Lee Longhorns host 9th-seeded Cappuccino.
Yes, Cap finished 9-5, good for second place in the Bay Division, while Lee finished 11-3 in league, tied for the league title. Two very good teams meeting in our CCS Blockbuster game, and Robert was there.
Blockbuster game, yeah.
The playoffs are here, and that means do or die time for both of these teams here today. The Cappuccino Mustangs taking on the Lee Longhorns. For Cappuccino, Trey Zahersky has had quite a season for the Mustangs, batting .465, the junior with 40 hits. Of course, Kyle Johnson, the big star for the Longhorns at the plate with a .482 average and 4 home runs, including that walk-off home run we showed you a couple weeks ago here on the show. Lee and Cappuccino in the first round of the Open Division in this afternoon's Blockbuster game. The Lee players dyeing their hair blonde for the playoffs. I believe the color is Summer Breeze. Bottom one, runner on for Lee. A nice play made on the grounder, but the throw to first is high, allowing Owen Dyer to score. The Longhorns get another on a wild pitch. Then Jake Peo sends a scorching shot over the second baseman, and when the ball is bobbled, Peo racing into second with a slide. He later scored on a sacrifice, 3-0 Lee after one. Meantime, Panoa Pagan was dealing on the mound for the Longhorns, one of his 10 Ks in the game right there. His hair color, L'Oreal's Golden Sunshine. Aiden Yarwood pitching well for the Mustangs. A nice play by Aiden on the shot back through the box. More Longhorns as Kyle Johnson launches a rocket to left center. That's a double for Johnson. That brings up Robbie Hamchuk, and Robbie sends it high and deep to center, and this one is off the wall. That scores Johnson easily. Hamchuk with a stand-up double. Fifth inning now, and Pagan with a no-hitter going, but this one is trouble. Down the line and right, Jack Nicodemo with a terrific catch, and the no-hitter still in play. His hair color, Lemon Pledge. The Longhorns adding on in the sixth. Mitch Dowd with a shot down the left field line. One run is in. Here comes another, but he is out at the plate. The tag by cap catcher Brendan Downs. One more for the Longhorns as Ryan Junker rips it past third. Scoring is Dowd, and it's 6-0 Lee. 2 out, top 7, and Pagan will get the no-hitter. Alec Blaze to Johnson, and Pagan has his third no-hitter of the season. After the game, I asked why the coach came out to talk to him in the 7th inning. A question about his hair color, no doubt.
Told me he said I had 102 pitches and I could only go 110, so I need to lock it down and get it done.
No pressure there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Check out this Lancer fan who doesn't love a dinosaur. Personal favorite is a Triceratops. And we start with Bellarmine. Sean Stoskis setting the tone early with the ace to tie the game. More bells here. Brett Allen over to Brian Ross. Ross with the back set to Weston Del Sigmore for the kill. Both teams trading points in the first set, going back and forth, but it's the Lancers' Gerard Nelson putting it down with some authority to go up 22-21. But back comes Bellarmine. Allen with the bump to Ross. Ross over to Brian Perkins, and we are locked at 22 apiece. Set point for the Bells here. The ball is hit, and watch out for Will Smith. He gets up at the net defending for Bellarmine, and the Bells take the first set. Second set now, the Lancers' Alexander Biz with the bump to Curtis Rettmeyer. Rettmeyer with the spike. St. Francis up 6. And then check out Cameron Allen with the dig. Rettmeyer with the pass to Biz for the kill. Lancers take set 2. Set 3 now, both teams battling. Brett Allen over to Ross. Ross passes to Stoskis, and Bellarmine still trailing by 6 in the third. Back comes St. Francis. Austin grows close to Rettmeyer. Rettmeyer on the assist to Stefan Madon. And then to close out set 3, it's Biz to Rettmeyer, back to Biz, and that one is not coming back. Lancers up 2-1. In the fourth set, there was no stopping St. Francis. Madon bunts to Rettmeyer. Rettmeyer with the set to Nelson, and that's game over. The Lancers win the CCS title in 4 sets. Both teams getting ready for NorCal starting next week.
D1 title game in roller hockey here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex as the Willow Glen Rams take on Leland. Late first period, the Rams get on the board first. Joe Fordyce leaving it for Chase Edwards, who fires it home. 1-0 Rams. Second period, now Fordyce in front to Edwards, and the combo works again as Edwards goes stick side for the goal. Later in the second, Edwards along the far boards with a player obstructing the goalie's view. Edwards wrists it home. 3-0 Rams. The Chargers looking to come back late in the second. The puck goes to Sebastian Paquette, and this is a really tough shot from a rough angle that finds the net to make it 4-1. Willow Glen still in the lead. The Rams extend from there. Jason Whites with a nice pass ahead to Edwards with another of his 5 goals in the game. Third period now, and Matt Coleman sends it off the backboards to Fordyce in front, and Joe does a nice job spinning and firing and scoring there. One more for the Rams late as Whites and Ben Jacobs with a little give and go, and the Willow Glen Rams go on to win it. Edwards with a shoulder injury late, so the trophy shot comes on the bench, but still Edwards with 5 goals in the game to lead the Willow Glen Rams.
Each week this season, Panera Bread Restaurants brings us the Coach of the Week award. The winning coach will receive a gift card from Panera Bread. Use their new app for super fast ordering and pickup.
This week's Coach of the Week is Joseph Smith from Homestead High School. The boys volleyball coach has built a great program at Homestead, leading the Mustangs to a 30-6 record, including a CCS victory last week. Joseph Smith, this week's Panera Bread Coach of the Week. The World Games Basketball and Video Tournament is coming up this June 23rd through 25th at the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds. The official high school all-star game for the state of California is now at the World Games June 24th. So come see some of the top high school seniors, boys and girls, play in these all-star basketball games.
Coming up, Game 2 of the Trans-Bay Series with Lowell and Oakland Tech.
But first, here's our World Games Top 10 softball poll. If you are injured, you want immediate help from the very best. That's why Muir Orthopedic Specialist gives your high school athletic trainer a direct line for an immediate consultation with a sports doctor. You'll get an appointment within 1 business day with access to in-house digital imaging and MRI. Many of our doctors have already teamed with local high schools to bring great care to you. Muir Orthopedic Specialist wants you to get the best possible care as quickly as possible so you can get back in the game. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, a comprehensive approach to sports medicine.
Hilltoppers Academy and Core Excel present the 13th Annual World Games. Join us June 23rd through 25th for this 3-day event at Santa Clara County Fair. Music provided by Wild 94.9. Show off your skills at the video game competition and be eligible to win one of the daily cash prizes. The 13th Annual World Games is a 2-day basketball tournament open to boys and girls teams aged 8 through 19. For more information about this event, visit worldgamesxii.weebly.com.
Head over to the Silver Creek Sportsplex in South San Jose for the excitement and fun of day camps for kids ages 7 to 12. Enjoy our state-of-the-art air-conditioned facility where your superstar will receive the best training in a variety of sports in the morning. They'll experience flag football and soccer on the Bay Area's best indoor fields. They'll learn roller hockey, baseball, softball, basketball, and badminton. Afternoons are filled with a variety of fun activities. Sign up now for summer camps. Build skills, make friends, and have fun.
We're from Pioneer High School, and we are Cal High Sports!
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex was the annual Trans-Bay Series with City League champion Lowell taking on Oakland League champ Oakland Tech.
Yeah, this is a best 2 out of 3 series with Lowell winning the first game on Monday. The Cardinals had a chance to wrap it up Thursday afternoon at San Francisco State.
Alex Bradshaw on the bump for Lowell as they look to wrap up the Trans-Bay series at SF State. Oakland Tech looking to threaten early with runners in scoring position, but Bradshaw gets the big-time strikeout to end the Bulldog threat. Lowell looking to jumpstart their offense in the second, but Adam Crampton flips the grounder to Darian Demiri for one, then fires it to Sam Silvera for two. That's a double play. Still scoreless in the third, but Ben Young has other ideas as he shoots one past the infield to start a rally. But the Cardinals were playing sparkling defense. Check out Owen Mahoney with the strong throw to Adam Gardy to nab the runner at second. Lowell finally breaks through in the bottom half. Levi Humphrey with the sizzler to left. Motana Fosforat scores 1-0 Cardinals. Next batter Joe Solomon, and he sneaks one past the third baseman for a base hit. Bradshaw and Mahoney come across to extend the Cardinal lead to 3. Alex Bradshaw would just cruise from that point on as he gets the batter looking for strike 3. And 2 outs in the 7th now for Oakland Tech, and Bradshaw induces the grounder to Devlin Stanley, who fires it to Humphrey for the final out, and let the celebration begin as Lowell wins the Trans-Bay series behind a 2-hit shutout from Bradshaw. Congratulations to the Cardinals on another spectacular season. Your final 3-0 in this one.
That's Christian August with the best job in the ballpark. I want to do that. San Ramon on the board first in the first. Brett Tresson with a rocket to deep center field, just past the fielder. It's a stand-up triple for Tresson, who later scored on a ground out. 1-0 Wolves. Monte Vista looking to even it up, and a nice diving grab in the outfield here by Michael Thiessen. Great play. The Wolves swing in the bat. This is Michael Winokur sending it deep and to the wall in left center. That's a double for Winokur, but he would not score. Still 1-0. Wolves with Jack Watson pitching a strong 4 innings for SRV. He gets one of his 2 Ks here. Same score, top 5. Wolves with a runner at third. The ball lifted to right. Jack Murphy makes the catch, and a terrific throw to the catcher, Nick Evans, who applies the tag. Great play there by Jack Murphy. They named a stadium after him. But SRV breaks it open in the 5th. Bases loaded for Nick Venezia, who rips it past third. Tresson scores. Here comes Kyle Paccioni, and the Wolves get 5 in the 5th inning to take a 6-1 lead and close it out here with a terrific play by shortstop Matt Neswick, and San Ramon Valley advances to the final game with a 6-1 final.
Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Marissa, tonight we meet a lacrosse player from Acalanes High School who spent the last 18 months battling cancer and learning what a community can do to help. A clear, brisk, beautiful day at Acalanes High School as the lacrosse team prepares for this week's sectional playoff game. Helping the team on crutches is junior Calvin Vance. For Calvin, every day on a lacrosse field is a beautiful day. For the past 18 months, Calvin has fought the fight of his life, battling bone cancer in his left leg.
After a tournament one morning, I woke up with excruciating pain in my leg, and I told my mom, like, this is nothing like I've ever felt before, and I need to go to the doctors. And so I went to the doctors, and they x-rayed my leg and found a little shadow over my bone. And then I got referred to go get an MRI, and the MRI showed a tumor. And within 2 days, I had a biopsy, and then within a week, I was getting treatment.
That treatment included 6 rounds of chemotherapy before surgery, then 9 more rounds after the 12-hour surgery.
You really have no other choice, and so you just kind of have to grind it out. And I mean, the support of your friends and family is really what gets you through it, love from other people.
The community was just amazing at how they supported him, and making sure that he, as isolated as he was, that they tried to include him in as much as they could. And the t-shirts that they made for him, and I just think he felt the love, and we felt the love, and it definitely made a difference.
With signs and shirts and visits to the hospital, Vance Strong was a force on the Acalanes campus. With so much love coming his way, Calvin was able to endure the chemo. He went back for 5 more surgeries because of a staph infection. Despite these invasive surgeries, the leg was saved, but all the chemotherapy had taken its toll.
I seriously was so exhausted. Like, I would come home and feel so tired and weak that it would be kind of scary to go to bed, because you felt so terrible that you don't know if your body's going to be able to take care of itself when you go to bed.
I've actually learned an unbelievable amount about him, watching him go through it all, about his resiliency and just his determination to get through an obstacle like this, unlike anything that me or any of our friends have experienced.
Now Calvin is seeing a brighter future. Doctors say if the cancer returns, it will show up in his chest. 9 x-rays and 3 CT scans since the surgery have all been clear. Doctors say he will never play competitive lacrosse again, but Calvin will be able to pass and catch with his teammates.
Which is really encouraging because I thought I'd never be able to play again, like at all, because sometimes your leg has to get amputated or more serious things happen.
It's not just an inspiration. It's actually really meaningful that he's still so locked in. He's now a veteran on this team, and he really helps the younger guys, and he helps them understand slide packages, and he's taken on more of a coach on the field, and that's what's inspiration to me, is he just stays locked in.
Calvin never imagined he would go through all of this, but with the love of his family, his teammates, and the Acalanes community, he's once again on the field with the Acalanes lacrosse team. It is a beautiful day. So Calvin is doing very well. He thinks in another month or so he'll be walking without the crutches and then on to his senior year.
Such an amazing story, and the pictures just give you so much visual, what he went through.
That x-ray is just crazy.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. But each week, One Hit Away brings us great advice on concussion prevention and treatment.
Here's Jill Citibacca with this week's tip.
It's vital to feed your brain properly when you're suffering the effects of a concussion. Most brains use up to 25% of the body's daily caloric intake. This percentage increases dramatically when your brain is injured. Eat food in its purest forms. Eat raw and colorful vegetables and fruits, along with balanced lean proteins frequently. Choose organic when possible. One Hit Away understands your brain can change.
Coming up, the NCS volleyball title game in this week's Game of the Week.
And Wilcox takes on Pioneer in the first round of CCS playoffs coming up.
Hi, my name's Tony Clifford, Chief Operating Officer at First National Bank of Northern California and former San Ignatius Wildcat.
First National Bank of Northern California, proudly serving your community for 53 years. We live and play in this community just like you. We'd like to show you how a community bank like ours can help your business. From San Francisco all the way to Sunnyvale, we know the peninsula and we want to know you.
Try something old as something new at First National Bank of Northern California.
The San Francisco 49ers are committed to helping kids live a healthy, active lifestyle.
You're plenty fast enough. You're plenty fast. Exchange, exchange. Good. Go, 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 go.
Check out 49ers.com/YF to see how you can get involved.
When did anyone start calling this salad? At Panera, a good salad is so much more than a bowl of something green. More than an obligation to be good. More than just something you have on the side. More than just one flavor, or texture, or color. A good, clean salad is so much more than green. And with Panera Catering, more for your event. Panera, food as it should be.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By the Reka Center, where goals and dreams become a reality. Wells Fargo, proud sponsor of Game of the Week. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 Toyota dealership in Northern California. Stevens Creek Toyota, San Jose, it's where the deals are. Panera Bread, food as it should be. Food should taste good, it should feel good, it should do good things for you and the world around you. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. And by Top Flight Sports Academy, where student athletes are challenged to learn, grow, and own attributes that prepare them to succeed both on and off the field.
Back at the Sportsplex with this week's Game of the Week, the volleyball season winding down, and finally the NCS title game in the Division II bracket featuring Campo Lindo and Redwood.
Campo and Redwood facing off on Friday night. It's our Game of the Week. Our Taylor Lambert was there.
5 dudes and a bag of extra hot Cheetos. Sounds like a night. Those extra hots are extra hot though, like super spicy. But enough about Cheetos. Campo opening the game hot. Grant Larson with the block at the net. Redwood looks spry as well in the first. Max Joseph to Tanner Jacob Berg for the kill, but down 7 in the first. And Charlie Sanchez will set to Ryan Hagel to end that first set. And that one was a spicy Cheeto in its own right. But Redwood would get amped for the second. Max over to Brendan Winters, and the Giants take the lead. Great mascot name, the Redwood Giants. Awesome. The Cougars doing all they can in the set. Sanchez again to Ruber Duzaze for the nice kill, but the third-seeded Redwood would take set number 2 and even it up at ones on the Jacob Zimmerman spike. So we head to the third, and it's time to get up. Fu Kui Ho isn't the biggest player on the court, but he records the kill right there. Campo takes the lead in this set, and then it's Ho with the set this time to Rupert once more. A 3-point lead for Campo, and the Cougars will finish off number 3 with a Gage Worsley kill. Gage playing at Hawaii next year. He really is the heart and soul of this squad. Campo takes set 3 and then goes to work on number 4. Ryan Nagel slams it down, and let's finish it off in set number 4 and the match with the Rupert Duzaze finish. One more kill. Campo takes the Division II NCS title with a commanding performance. Gage Worsley leads the team in kills on the big day as we talk to the guys after the match. Welcome to Camp Lindo, the Cougars. Another title right here. Let's meet these guys. All right, Charlie Sanchez, just a sophomore on this team right here, but one of the main cogs. Tell me about your night tonight. How'd you guys win it?
I mean, it was just a lot of teamwork. We really just had really good talks right before the game. Through the sets, we just talked it up and we won.
And you know, like I said, you're one of the younger guys on the team. Tell me about the leadership on this team. Did it kind of take you under your wing, or what's your part on the squad?
I mean, I'd say the seniors really help lead the team, but they're not just there alone. They really get everyone involved and just make it a really good environment.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll go over to Matt Lai. Great game today, man. That was really stellar. You guys are still playing.
We are still playing. Yeah.
Tell me about your next game.
That's right. We have the first round of NorCals on Tuesday, and all the teams are going to be tough. They're all either runner-ups or first seeds in their divisions. So it's going to be hard games now coming up next.
And you know, Camp Lindo volleyball, you guys are notorious around these parts. Talk about your coaching staff and the program that you guys have going on here.
Well, we have great coaches, Dave and John, but it's not only them. It's all the alumni that return and help us out at practice so we can play with higher level people, and all the alumni contribute, everyone.
Thanks a lot, Match. We'll go over to Gage Worsley, one of the stars on this squad right here. Amazing hair on this guy as well. Look at this right here. Tell me about the game today. You had a great game.
Obviously, it was a good game. Got a little rut in set 2, but bounced back. It's always important to do. Other than that, I think we played pretty well. Obviously, there's always stuff to improve on, though.
And you know, you're off to Hawaii, right? It's coming next year. Kind of what are you trying to leave your legacy as? What's your goals for the end of the season?
I mean, obviously, everyone's trying to chase that NorCal title. There's only one team happy at the end of the year. We're trying to be that happy team.
That's awesome, man. Very well said. That's all from us here at Camp Lindo. Guys, we're still playing. Take us out.
Game on 3. 1, 2, 3. Game on!
Big game alert, the Camp Lindo Cougars host the Marin Academy Wildcats in the NCS Finals. The Cougars grab hold of the lead early. Here's Will Rack picking up a deflection and firing it in. Campo up 2-1. The Wildcats punch back as Will Robbins looks for an opening in front of the goal. He finds one and ties the game at 3-all. Campo gets in a groove with time winding down in the first. Drew Sorelli finds John Sorelli wide open and he puts it away. Cougars up 7-3. The Wildcats crawl within 2 in the second quarter. Here's Brian Little with a nice pass to Colin Milliken and he rockets it in. Third quarter now, the Cougar-Sorelli duo does it again with a nice pass and put away. Campo leads 11-9 near the end of the third. Marin Academy on the attack. Here's Miles Kelly creeping his way towards the goal. He sees an opening and bounces it in to tie the game at 12-all. With 3 minutes left to play, Rack takes this ball all the way from the 30-yard line, winds up, and it's good. Great hustle play there, and Campo holds onto their lead and wins it 13-12, capturing the NCS championship title. Congratulations, Cougars, who finished their season 19-3 overall.
Congratulations to all of our Lexus of Stevens Creek volunteer winners: Christine Kim, Nadia Edamati, Josephine Cotto, Carson Myers, and Tiana McBurney Lynn.
Yes, the 5 will share $10,000 in scholarship money from Lexus of Stevens Creek. They will receive their checks at our end of the season awards banquet on May 22nd at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, CCS D1 baseball action with Pioneer and Wilcox.
And later, the East Bay League softball final featuring Foothill and Amador Valley as Cal High Sports Bay Area continues.
We take you now to the Division I bracket in the CCS baseball playoffs. This one features the 6-seeded Pioneer Mustangs, one of the hottest teams around coming into the playoffs.
That's right, the Mustangs looking to keep their season going, taking on Wilcox this week.
It's win or go home season as Pioneer hosts Wilcox in the first round D1 playoffs. We skip to the second. Wilcox bases loaded for Kevin Downey, who takes one for the team. He gets hit by that pitch. Taiga Sato scoots home for the first run of the game. Just a couple of batters later, it's Jerez Bado, and he executes the safety squeeze to perfection. Nick Malvini scores to extend the Charger lead to 2. Wilcox continuing to play small ball as Paul Rosa lays down the squeeze. The throw gets away as both Devin Bado and Downey score. 4-0 Chargers. Pioneer looking to answer in the bottom half as Mason Mooney lines one off the third baseman. That's a base hit, but the Chargers were playing stellar defense all day long. It's Alex Ramirez to Jarrett Chapman to Alex Adame, and that is a double play. Wilcox adds on to the lead in the 5th inning as Rosa scorches one deep to left center field for a double. That's going to plate Ramirez, and it's 5-0 Wilcox Chargers. The Mustangs would get one back in the bottom half. Sean Rooney skies one to left. That's deep enough to score Ryan Wallace. Pioneer would score another to make it 5-2 Wilcox after 5. Now 6-2 in the 6th. Alex Tolbert gets his hustle on to beat the throw to first. Sato and Malvini come across, and the Wilcox Chargers win it by a final of 8-2 to advance to the next round of CCS Division I.
The Homestead Mustangs huddling up before facing Milpitas in the first round of CCS Division I softball playoffs. Check out catcher Elena Murray with the perfect throw to second base for the out. Bottom of the first, the Mustangs wasted no time getting their bats going. Jasmine Lopez lays down the perfect bunt. She is out at first, but Julie Davis turns on the Jets and is safe at third. Murray not only playing defense, but she gets a hold of this one, sending it all the way to the wall. Davis comes in for the first run of the game. Bottom of the second, Homestead continued where they left off. Megan O'Neill blasts this one deep to center field. Megan Hook will cross the plate, Mustangs up 2. Davis had herself a day. She likes what she sees, and she turns it into a triple, bringing in Kelly Chu and Megan O'Neill, and it's 4-0 Homestead. We stay in the second. One batter later, Lopez gets this ball to fall in shallow center. That will play Davis. Mustangs up 5. Still not done. It's Murray with her second hit of the day. Another deep ball to center for a double. Brittany Prock not going to leave Lopez and Murray stranded on base. Prock sends this one to the fence. 2 more runs score. Homestead up 7. Everyone getting into the mix. Corinne Peterson continues the hitting streak to score yet another run for the Homestead Mustangs. Mustangs still not done. Megan O'Neill up to bat once again. She gets this ball to fall just inside the line. Peterson comes in and we end the second. Mustangs up 9. And there was just no stopping Homestead on this day. Lopez with the base hit to right. Davis is plated and the Mustangs get the victory, advancing to the second round of the CCS D1 playoffs.
Synergy Environmental Solutions cleans up environmental hazards, asbestos, mold, and all the dirty work for Bay Area schools, corporations, and homes. So each week, Synergy honors the athletes who do the dirty work on the field.
This week doing the dirty work is Gunn's Cole Montavani coming in to make a terrific diving catch. Cole Montavani from Gunn doing the dirty work, just like Synergy Environmental Solutions. We have all of the games we shot for tonight's show available to buy either digitally or on DVD. You can go to our website and order the entire game for your favorite team. Every play can be yours, and wouldn't that make a fine graduation gift? Order right now on our website.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cal High Sports BA. Also, be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube site to get automatic updates on when new videos are there to watch. There's a link to the YouTube site on our CalHighSportsBayArea.com website.
Coming up, our second block construction blockbuster game. It's the East Bay League title game in softball.
And the Leland girls taking on Branham in the CCS softball playoffs. You're watching the nation's #1 high school sports show, Cal High Sports Bay Area.
The Edge at Club Sports San Jose at Silver Creek Sportsplex is a new 8,000 square foot performance training center where athletes of all levels can build speed, agility, power, coordination, and flexibility. Our proven training methods are taught by nationally certified performance coaches to help athletes of all ages and skill levels accomplish their sports and fitness-related goals. The Edge offers a comprehensive schedule of hard-driving classes. Regardless of your current fitness condition, novice to professional athlete, The Edge has a program for you.
The Riker Center is the only facility in the Bay Area using PRI Postural Restoration Institute and DNS dynamic neuromuscular stabilization exercise protocols. Tim Dempsey is only one of 33 trainers in the world certified by the Postural Restoration Institute. Students that follow these protocols will perform better in their sport by neurologically improving their body mechanics. You want to learn more? Well, come on by to the Riker Center.
That was fun. Yeah, it's nice checking out the local spots. Oh, man. Did we lose him again? I bet I know where he is. I'll call him. Came on a little strong there, bud. True love takes a little time, Stomper. No, I say go big or go home.
It's the Memorial Day sales event at South County Ram. The biggest Ram sale ever. 100 Rams must be sold. Lifted, lower, diesel, heavy duty, light duty. Start your business with the Ram ProMaster. Make your profit to go. Check out these great deals. Ram 1500 automatic, just $17,777. Ram 1500 four-door, $21,777. Drive a little, save a lot in Gilroy.
It's Dr. Michael Miklich with Muir Orthopedic Specialists on the sideline with Monte Vista High School Mustangs. You're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with a title game in the East Bay League softball tournament. This game featuring regular season champ Amador Valley in the title game.
Yeah, the Dons taking on arch rival Foothill in the title game on Thursday. It's our NCS block construction blockbuster game, and our Chiara Biagini was there.
Blockbuster game, yeah.
We have a big game today in the East Bay League as the Amador Valley Dons host the Foothill Falcons in the championship game. Both teams finishing at the top of their league. The Falcons only 2 games behind the Dons, who are currently ranked 5th in the state.
In the circle for Amador will be Northwestern commit Danielle Williams. Now I'm telling you, this girl is the real deal. She's racked up an impressive 17 wins this season with an ERA of .34. For Foothill, it's going to be number 17, Nicole May. This righty deals on the mound and she rakes at the plate, hitting over 500.
2 rivals fighting for the league championship in our blockbuster game. Let's get to it.
Amador loads the bases in the top of the first, but pitcher for the Falcons, Nicole May, gets the strikeout to bring her team back in the dugout. The Dons go 3 up, 3 down on defense. Back on offense, it's Julia Camello who gets the first hit of the game, but she'll get left on. Home half of 2, the Dons lefty Williams doing what she does best, getting the K to end the inning. Amador on the attack. Anna Maria Beard connects with this one, but there for the catch is Falcons' Gianna Ling. Bottom of 3, Foothill up to bat. Here's Hope Alley crushing this one to the fence, but just inches short from putting her team on the board. Freshman powerhouse Courtney Bowden at the plate now. She ropes a low line drive that gets through the outfield. Around third she comes. The throw home is wild, and Bowden scores, and the Falcons take the lead 1-0 with an inside the park home run. Amador gets going in the top of 5. Valera Torres-Collin hits this one high in the air, and that'll drop for a single. The Dons move runners into scoring position. Here's Hannah Myers putting the squeeze down. May throws home, and she's out. Falcons get some insurance in the 6th as May comes up with a nice hit to bring Alley in to score. Foothill leads by 2. Last chance for Amador in the 7th, but May, just on her A game, ends the game in a backwards K. And Foothill upsets Amador Valley 2-0 and are crowned the champions of the East Bay League for the first time in 7 years. May talks to us after the game.
Well, I pitched to the team to get them ready. I thought that helped, and then, we work hard every day, so it's good to see all the hard work pay off.
In our blockbuster game, I'm Chiara Biagini, Cal High Sports, Bay Area.
The Leland Chargers host the Branham Bruins in an exciting Division I first-round CCS game. Chargers get a runner in scoring position early. Grace Ramey up, and she finds a hole in the outfield, getting the first RBI of the game. The Bruins try to answer as Ashley Harris hits a deep fly ball, but making the running catch is Leland's Michelle Calcaney-Blair. Second inning now, Leland hungry for more as Taylor Hammond drops one in for a base hit. Flying in to score is Riley Ruiz. And in the circle for the Bruins is Carissa Rivera, and she ends the second with the strikeout. The Chargers add on in the 3rd as Ramey absolutely crushes this ball over the scoreboard to give Leland the lead by 4. But Branham fights back as Taylor Ann Fowler hits a ball up the middle to get their first run of the game.
Bottom of the sixth, Leland's Ramey muscles up and hits it out of here. She sure ate her Wheaties this morning. Leland up 8-3. Branham refuses to go down without a fight in the seventh as Captain Xylee Augustine comes through with a 2-run RBI. Trailing by 3, Branham down to their last out. Fowler kisses this ball goodbye and ties the game with a 3-run bomb. Tied at 8-all, Leland gets runners in scoring position, and it's Hammond who pulls through with a walk-off hit to end the game. Leland wins 9-8, advancing to the second round of the CCS playoffs in Division I.
Each week we bring you tips on how to use Adobe products to make great team videos and highlight reels.
Here's Robert in the office with this week's tip.
A fun way to make your team pop out in your highlight reel is by using an effect called Leave the Color Behind. If your team is Monta Vista, you can just leave the red behind to make your team more noticeable. To do that, add the Leave Color effect to the clip on your timeline. Go to the effect controls to be able to control the Leave Color effect. Use the eyedropper tool to pick what color you want to leave. Then move the amount to decolor to 100%. Just like that, all the other colors are gone and the red helmet stays throughout the clip. Just another way to use the Adobe Creative Cloud to make your projects look better than all the rest. Coming up, a CCS Division II baseball playoff game with Menlo taking on El Camino.
But first, here's the World Games Top 10 baseball poll.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Muir Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care to athletes of all ages. First National Bank of Northern California, your community business bank. By the Silver Creek Sportsplex, the Bay Area's premier sports and fitness destination. Block Construction, together building greatness. And by South County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Drive a little, save a lot.
The Ocean Division champion Menlo Knights earned the 6th seed in the CCS Division II playoffs this week.
That's right, the Knights taking on the 13th seeded El Camino Colts in a first-round game played on Wednesday. It's the El Camino Colts hosting Menlo in the first round of the CCS playoffs. Into the first inning, the Knights showing off some trickery. Ben Samardzija will get a delayed steal, giving Ian Collins an opening to score the first run of the game. Back on defense that same inning, Samardzija rifling this one down to second off his knees to nab the runner at second, leaving El Camino scoreless. Menlo takes a 3-2 lead in the third, ending Landon Smith with the base hit as Samardzija scores. El Camino playing some great defense on their home field. Fifth inning action here. Johnny Vasquez comes up throwing all the way from right field to get the runner at third. That's a strike from way out there, but the Colts still trailed 6-2. Very next inning, Vasquez once again making his own highlight reel by laying out for this diving catch. He comes up throwing, but the run will score. Amazing play by Vasquez. Moving ahead late in the ball game now, the Colts trying to come back. Uriel Petro will find a hole through the infield to bring home Omar Valdez all the way from second base, but not nearly enough. The Menlo Knights will roll in this one. Seventh inning, Griff McGarry turning on this one. It goes over the fence, but because of the ground rules there, that is a double, and the Menlo Knights take this victory, moving into the second round of CCS with the final score of 10-3.
The Sacred Heart Prep boys lacrosse team had a fantastic end to their season.
Yes, they did. And the young men met with 99.7 Now's Strawberry at the Rica Center to talk about it this week.
Hey, we're at the Rica Center in Menlo Park, the premier training facility on the peninsula where goals are achieved. And you know the saying, the champs are here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sacred Heart Prep lacrosse team. And let's talk to David because you guys are champions 4 years in a row. You've been on the lacrosse squad all 4 years. Why was this season that much harder than any of the others?
This season was a little bit harder than the previous years because our league's really small. So we decided to step it up this year and play a lot of harder out-of-league games. It was really rewarding to see how well we did this year to those teams. And we were able to come up on top with some big wins, which like Bellarmine and Redwood.
Let's talk to another one of the seniors who's been here for a while. Kevin, he mentioned the double overtime win against Bellarmine. Now, overtime itself isn't usual in lacrosse, much less double overtime. How did it feel finally beating Bellarmine?
You know, it felt really great. We fought and clawed our way back into the game, and we got our first career program win over Bellarmine, so it felt really good, definitely as a senior.
Our cameraman used to be at Bellarmine, so he's not happy about that. It's okay, that's okay. I'm a former Lancer, so I'll let it slide. This team has a CMO. Nick, what the heck is a CMO?
So CMO is defined as Chief Mosh Officer. And that's really just a group that gets together on the sideline and celebrates a goal, whether it's a Soa, moi, 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 which was our face-off guy. We also had a nice sniper range when someone would score a goal, like my guy Jack Crockett and Tommy Barnes. And then we also had one for, we had Quidditch celebrations, golf. It's just a range of celebrations to get team spirit and morale up under any circumstances.
You heard it from the champs, the Sacred Heart Prep Gator lacrosse team. My name is Strawberry. I'll talk to you on the radio every night, 99.7 now. It's 7 o'clock. Gators, take it away for us. Woo!
Gators on 3, 1, 2, 3, Gators!
DGDG.com brings us a play each week that makes everyone happy. This week's Be Happy play goes to the St. Francis Lancers volleyball team. In the fourth set, the Lancers won the CCS division title, and they were pretty happy about it. Couldn't even contain their excitement in this week's Be Happy play. Go to DGDG.com to see how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. So many great plays. We'll see who wins it next.
But first, here's this week's training tip from our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Tim Dempsey. Today's training tip is an altitude drop. She's going to get on a 12-inch box, gently step off with her right leg, soft landing, absorb it, knee stays in line. If her knees go in like that, you just got to teach her to sit back a little bit. She's going to step back up on the box, gently go back down. We want to do about 5 reps of this, again, focusing on a soft landing and knee turning in. So again, if you see her knee turn in like that, you want to sit her back a little bit more.
Service by Medallion presents the Play of the Week every week.
The winner this year gets a hat and a backpack from Service by Medallion, and of course tickets to an upcoming A's game, a new backpack, a hat, some tickets, a lot of swag. Here it is, this week's Play of the Week.
Play of the Week. We start with Owen Mahoney for Lowell, getting up and firing a laser to second to get the runner. Cameron Allen with the amazing dig. Over to Curtis Reitmeyer to Alexander Biz for the kill. Great play by Allen. Johnny Vasquez for El Camino was having a day. He makes a great diving catch in the outfield there. But Johnny be good. It's Vasquez again, this time with the throw out at third. Look at him pick up the ground ball and just fire to third to get the out there. Johnny Vasquez. Tyler Williams now for Los Gatos on the mound, making the play and throwing the runner out at first. Here's Taylor Ann Fowler for Brandon. With 2 outs, she knocks a 3-run homer to tie the game up and send it into extra innings. Now it's Jack Nicodemo for Lee, laying out to make a spectacular catch to save the no-hitter. But the Play of the Week goes to Troy Gilmore, making the flip to Jared Mazza at second to get the out. Look at this, with the glove tossed to second. Great play. Troy Gilmore with the Play of the Week.
That's the Play of the Week, and that's Cal High Sports Bay Area for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Bernstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. Be sure to join us next week for full coverage from our end of the season awards banquet from Levi's Stadium. We'll see you then.